unbelievable.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Last year I had the pleasure of being a judge at the Eurovision Chicken Contest, and the support act on the show was so good, I've given them their own spot on the show tonight. So please welcome on stage, direct from the Bernard Matthews Farms, the Turkey Trotters, featuring lead dancer Mr. Michael Cluckley. Today we're going to Torquay and we're going down to a garden party for Billy and Trevor George, who are my first agents. And Billy's in her 80s and so is Trevor, and she's an old Jewish lady and he wears a really bad wig. So it'll be great. And it's going to be full of all these old pros. And by pros, I mean professionals, you know, not the other sort of pros. But they're going to be really old. It's going to be, I don't know, it'll be like God's waiting room there, but it'll be great. You'll love it. So I don't know how long we're going to stay, because it might be cack. But we'll see. We've got to go and have a bit of a garden party, a bit of a cucumber sandwich and a cup of tea. And I'll introduce you to everyone there. It'll be great. Have a look at Ray driving the van. Say hello, Ray.
Hello.
Well, here we are at Billy and Trevor George's house, my first agents from about 25 years ago, and we're going to do the garden party. Isn't it lovely? Come on, Wayne Dobson's here as well. We're going to get Wayne out of the car. This will be an event.
Can I put you something about Scotchy?
The usual one, mate. I'll bang you that on the top and you'll fall out. Oh, there's my phone going there. Oh, you showed your belly there. Got to take the phone call now. See, it's busy being a professional comedian. Hello? Hello?
You want to come back?
See, bloody cut off now.
No, because you can't bend over and put them on.
It's Trevor. Ah, are you recording, Joe? Yeah.
It says the film crew have arrived.
The film could have arrived, sir.
Oh, Wayne, how lovely to see you.
Okay.
Last time I saw you was in Las Vegas. You were in the Humperdinck show about 16 years ago. I thought you were...
If I let go, what'll happen?
What? Don't do that. For God's sake.
This is Trevor. This is Trevor.
I have met him before.
You have.
What's your name
My name's
again?
Billy Millick and he's dancing chickweed. This is Trevor George, my very first agent about 25 years ago. Don't mention it's a wig. Okay.
You watch it, mate, or I'll take the
I
cap
found
off.
this, I bought this computer, I got on the internet, right, and I found this like magical website. It's like a magic shop on the internet, and you pay your money with a credit card, and they send through the trick through the post. And one came this week, and I'm going to do it for you tonight, right? Now, normally when you buy a trick, it comes with a leaflet explaining how to do it, but this one didn't, because it's technological, came with a cassette tape. So I just put it in the machine, push play, and it explains the whole trick. So that's what we're doing. That'll be lovely. Okay, so can you put that in the machine for us, please? Put it in the machine. Okay, wait till I get back. Okay, I'm back. Put it in, push play. Put it in, push play. Put it in. Is this it? Is this one? Oh. Oh, that's nice, like magic music.
Hello, fellow
Oh,
magicians.
yes, hello.
Welcome to the world of Acme Magic, your professional mail-order magic company.
Oh.
100% genuine.
Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it?
This lesson is the mystery of the vanishing bandana.
Ooh.
For this mystery, you will need 2 props.
2 props, yeah.
One is a square of darkly colored fabric
Yeah, that's there in the box.
and a yellow bandana.
Yeah, that's in the... No, that's not a bandana.
Pick up the bandana.
Yeah, but it's not a bandana.
Now, fold the bandana in half. That's right. Fold it in half.
Right. Done it.
Now, fold it one more time.
Oh.
Take the folded bandana and hide it in your left hand.
Oh, God.
Remember to keep your hand in a natural position. This is called palming.
No, it's called a sticky bloody mess, love. That's what it's called.
Now that you have mastered palming,
Yeah.
we're ready to begin.
Oh, lovely.
Open up the folded bandana.
You told me to fold the bloody thing up, for God's sake.
Show the audience it is a regular bandana by waving it up and down. If an audience member does not believe it is a real bandana, allow him to wipe his face on it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Now, pick up the dark square of fabric
Yeah.
and gather the 4 corners together,
Yeah.
making a little makeshift bag.
This you makeshift bag.
Using your free hand, fold the bandana along the creases you made earlier
I've got a free bloody hand, right?
and drop it into the folds of the fabric makeshift bag.
Yes, I see it is done, my love. So what now?
From the outside of the makeshift bag,
Yeah.
squeeze the bandana into a small little ball. What the audience didn't see is that you never really put the bandana in the fabric at all. You really kept it hidden in your left hand.
No, I bloody didn't.
Remember palming?
Because you told me to put it in the bag. You didn't say keep it in your hand. You don't
Again,
say that.
remember to keep your left hand held naturally. Now, make a magical gesture.
Yeah, right.
For the grand finish,
Yeah.
fling open the fabric and receive your well-deserved applause.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's amazing, isn't it, eh? Okay, now look at this. I told you. It's God's waiting room. Look at it. Get them all in. Look, see? Look.
I'm going to watch you, you bugger. You try and rip my bloody wig off.
No,
You know, you go on, people.
We'll rip his wig off. Not for a while.
And you, yes. Nice to see you, Joe.
Stage door Johnny's, you see.
Still working.
Stage door. Still working.
Still working.
Yeah, look.
Never switch off.
Never switch off. Still keeping the camera. We're going.
We want to say hello, we want to
See you smile. We want to entertain you. We want to do the little things we used to do before. How did we can't live without you anymore? We want to satisfy. Come get us off now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a big Is that operation, Tim?
See, I just said that we had a bloody pirate sitting up here. Now I'm going to introduce you now to a man called Lenny Windsor. Now, Lenny Windsor isn't his real name. His real name was Lenny Luncheon Meat, but it wasn't show busy enough, so I changed it to Lenny Windsor. Look, it's that chunky bloke there with grey hair and glasses. That's Lenny Windsor. He was a comedian in the 70s. Well, he's still a comedian now, but he was a slimmer comedian in the 70s. Now he's a fat comedian in the 2000s.
But you also have I remember a car with the 4 laps. It's outside.
Yeah, still got it.
Still
Still
got
you. Everybody knows his car.
My number plate is
And
famous.
you had that big
I'm
green
not.
roller.
Yeah, I got Bentley.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
With that big green roller used to go around.
I know.
This is boring showbiz cat, isn't it?
People don't know this, but the man behind the camera is a guy called Joe Tassini. Now, he remembers things like card swords, wax on, wax off, Karate Kid. He's a boy. Here's the line. He is a boy. But he's got no rabbits from his bum, only hairs.
kid.
Are you filming this show?
I am.
This is Anne. This is Billy and Trevor's daughter. She's a strange lady. She practices witchcraft and kills babies and eats them.
But only once a year.
Only one because we're in Devon. So what do you call a Frenchman walking along a beach with a pair of sandals on? Philip. So, I went to France. Watcha. Today we're in Ilfracombe, deepest, darkest Devon, and there's a big mountain behind me. See it? Yes, and I'm going to go and climb that mountain, and you're coming with us. Got my supplies in case I get thirsty up the mountain. See you in a minute. Here we are, just about to climb the mountain in Ilfracombe. This is the famous Ilfracombe mountain. Look, that's a wild dog up there. Look at him. See him? It's a man-eater, that is. So he's going to eat a man there, then. See that thing there? The two white things there? That's the theatre we're working in tonight. Looks like big Madonna's boobies. Okay, here we go. Off on the mountain trek. Strange thing is, Ilfracombe, this is where my nan and granddad came up. They got married for their honeymoon. See that bit of beach down there? I actually walked on that bit of beach. A lot of people don't know my granddad was in prison for about 30 years for fraud. He actually went inside prison, well, about 30, 40 years ago, I suppose it was. That was just about the time I stopped getting birthday cards from Elvis about that time. Must have been my granddad, really, then, mustn't it? See that beach down there? That's where my nan and granddad went up. They got married on their honeymoon. And I was actually walking along that bit of beach there. And my nan fell over, and her hands went buried deep into the sand to try and save herself. And when she pulled her hand out of the sand, her wedding ring had come off. Real gold it was. At the time, it cost about 12 quid, which is about 60 years ago. It's a lot of money. Lost her wedding ring 2 days into being married. My granddad had to get a cheap one for the rest of her life. And then, about 20 years ago, they came back here to relive their honeymoon. They came down, they went for a walk down that beach there again. My nan fell over again. She put her hands out to save herself. They're buried deep into the sand to try and save herself. Strange thing was, when she pulled her hand out of the sand, guess what was on the end of her finger? That's right, donkey poop. I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. Oh. There's a couple of locals up here. See them? You know they're locals because they're going to be playing the banjo in a minute. That'll make you squeal like a pig, boy. Come on, hurry up. Look, they're just standing there waiting for us. He's got his hands in his pockets. He's a busy boy. Getting a bit knackered. Look at them. An attractive young couple if ever I saw one. Flags up, the Queen must be up here as well. Look, there's a statue there. Look, see what she's doing? Watch, I'll show you. She's doing that. I think she means to seize that way. Have a look. Oh, look, boat. I went to France and did the booze one recently. I bought a load of booze and fags. Do you realise we're getting the European common market and they get rid of the pound? We'll never be able to spend a penny again. Be called Euro-nating. So that'd be good, wouldn't it? So, locals are coming. They're going separate ways. They're trying to surround us. They'll be picking our bones by midnight. It's nice here, isn't it? It's nice here as well. I think we better make our move back down to the land of the flatness. Look, a couple of dogs here, look. Friendly dogs, aren't they? Sorry if I found the sound a bit divvy, but I just am. I've sussed out the best way of smuggling drugs out of the country is up a dog's bum. It is, because a sniffer dog's only going to sniff his bum anyway. They go, he's got drugs up there. No, he's just having a sniff, leave him alone. And what I don't like about dogs is when they make friends, they start sniffing your privates, right? And I don't like that. It's an invasion of my privacy. So what I've done, I've actually invented a bell to stop dogs sniffing your privates. Look, you see, just put that on there like that, and they go, hey, they can't get to you, can they? No, that's right, Joe, they can't, but this one, this is a bell to stop dogs sniffing my privates. Look, you see, put that on. Dog's gone that way. Oh, no, it's more of them, look. First of all, there was 2 of them. They've gone round the corner. Now there's 6 of them. What they've been doing. It's like 101 divvy Dalmatians, isn't it? Look, everywhere. It's like one man and his dog, one man and his 12 dogs. What are you looking at? It's like a horror film, isn't it? It's like Cujo. I had to take my dog to the vets. He said he had to put him down. I said, why? He said, my arms are aching. My dog drinks water out the toilet, which I really hate, especially while I'm sitting on it, because when she pulls her head out, no, you don't need to know that. What's this? It's a vicious circle. Because people actually say, Joe, why do you wear glasses? Right, and I wear them in case I'm going to have an argument, right? Because glasses are great for making a point. Say you're having a row with your husband or your wife. Halfway through you want to make a point, you just go, listen, I bloody told you. Now, it's not the same effect if you're wearing contact lenses. Because then you go, listen, I bloody told... Wait a minute, love, wait a minute. Today we're in Weymouth, and here is Kev Hawkian. Hello. His support act on tonight's show, as long as we've Wayne Dobson who's here as well. Say hello, Dobbo. Yeah. Don't know him. I'll let you talk to the camera for a minute, okay? You just say...
No problem.
Yeah, could you say, you got your Dunkin' Donuts, is it?
Yes, I buy Krispy Kreme.
Okay, show them the donuts, right?
This donut, I get my mother make it in our country. We're very rich, you know. So we are bringing from Armenia. It has been in the train for maybe, I don't know, 28 hours, 30 hours. But hopefully it is still sweet. You will see. It is lovely. There you go. This is what my mother make. And the shiny greasy is it is special ingredient. My mother, she does this like then warm it up, you know, and then it goes into like a, I don't know, like a sugary substance. But anyway, I am very, very pleased to be doing the tour with Joe, because otherwise I would not be working and maybe just washing windscreens, you know. And I come to this country, and Mr. Joe Pasquale. Please, I must tell you, you know, I live with him in Bottom Garden, you know, in like a house, what do you call this? Shed? No, mine is called DOG. Very comfortable, you know. So, no, I am very pleased, and I have been on tour with him now half a year. It feels like it anyway, you know, and we have a very good time. He also bastard. You make me feel very upset.
See, now look at this. Look, this is a dummy for an ugly baby. Look at that. Okay. Now Wayne's just about to come off. I've just got to go and take Wayne off. And then we've got to go and put Kev on. So just follow me. And you see me taking off Mr. Dobson. I'll see you in a second. I look like Richard Gere, don't I? Watch this. They love all this. See you in a sec. There we go. An officer and a div. Cafe El Dirtbox.
A wide variety of foods from all around the world. Different worlds. There's curries, there's everything. They even do couscous, I believe.
Come on, follow us.
They do couscous? I think so.
Oh, very good.
Very good, very good.
Oh my God.
This is Jenny at the Cafe Cac.
Beautiful waitress, I see her before.
And this lady there. I had 11 pints of yogurt for breakfast. I'm mullered now. So, okay, here we are in the joke shop today. Well, it's also a magic shop, plus lots of other stuff as well. And this is the proprietor of the joke shop where I get my supplies from. Would you like to say hello?
So, hello.
Look at this man here. I wonder who this could be. Would you like to say hello?
Hello.
What are you buying today?
Pair of stockings.
He's buying stockings. We found an old pervy. That's nice. Look at Reynard. Look, he's looking at all the woolly pervy stuff. Anything you like in there, Reynard?
Susie Wong. Susie Wong. Susie Wong.
He likes his Susie Wong. Could I try this Elvis wig on? Is that okay?
It might fit you.
Reynard, try this on. Let's see you doing Elvis. What would you look like if you was come back as Elvis?
Susie Wong.
Do your Elvis impression for us now.
Susie Wong.
Never look at this thing. What about that? Put that on. A lot of people ask me how old I was when I first started getting into magic. Well, to be honest with you, I always knew I was going to be a bit of a magician when I was born, as soon as I was born really, because when I was born I actually came out of the woman in the opposite bed to my mum, so I knew something was going to be strange in my life. And then I started getting interested in magic when I was a kid, generally. You know, I went to a couple of birthday parties with magicians on. And I remember one I went to, I don't know how old I was, must have been about 13 or 14, something like that. And there was a magician there, and he was called the Great Fakir. That's what he sounded like. Might not have been that, but he sounded like that anyway. And he was looking for volunteers in the audience, and he looked at me, and he pulled a cigarette out from behind my ear, which was a bit of a surprise to me, because I didn't think he could see it from where he was standing. So anyway, he got me up on the stage, and he gave me a piece of wood. He gave me 2 pieces of rope.
So I took the ends and tied them into a knot, like that. And as I didn't have any scissors, I clicked. And it broke into 2. So now I had 2 pieces of rope with 2 middles and 4 ends. As it's quite quick, I did it again, with 1 piece of rope with 2 ends and a middle. Now, another thing I can do is, if I take the ends, so that the ends are there and the middle's there, and blow, they come off. So you just got a middle of rope with no knots and no ends. And I can put them back on by doing that, and that. I've got a piece of rope, 2 ends in the middle. If I tie the ends into a knot again, but this time, rather than clicking, I can blow. Now the problem with blowing is that it's not as accurate as clicking, because the knot always ends up there, when it should be down there. But it's not, you see, it's up there, which is a problem, because now we've got a short piece of rope and a long piece of rope. joined together by a knot. Untie it, I'll show you. Short and long. Can't finish the trick like that. So if I take the ends up to the top, one at a time, the short one, and then the long one, and blow, they become exactly the same length. Now, in case you don't already know, there's lots of sorts of knot in the world. There's a what knot, reef knot, slip knot, granny knot, a waist knot, want knot, forget-me-not, and a knot knot. That one's a knot knot, because it's not really a knot. It's just a piece of rope with two ends in the middle, in the centre.
Have you got any plastic poo?
Plastic poo?
Yeah.
Rubber, plastic, sticky, wobbly.
Can we have a look at all different types of poo that you have?
It's into poos now.
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't say I was into poos now. I'm just, for the camera, I was going to show them what types of poos are available.
Where's the poos?
No, I was just going to show them what the poo...
Step in dodo?
Got this one here. Step in do. Right, it looks like you stick it to the side of your foot. Looks like you've stepped in it. It's good, this, isn't it?
Nice rubber one.
Nice rubber one. Nice rubber poo.
Oh, straight King Kong.
A straight King Kong, he calls that one. He's obviously a man that knows his poo.
Would you like a sticky? See a sticky one?
Would you like to see a sticky poo? Okay.
You'd like to see one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're very hairy, aren't you?
I'm very hairy. You haven't seen my legs yet, have you?
No, have you tried waxing at all?
Painful.
I know it's painful, but
I'll leave that to the wife.
yeah, but it'd be like the Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off.
There we are. Look at that bubble. That's like jelly.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Smells like it as well.
We're leaving now. Pervy man's gone with his tights. Look in the window here. Look. Poo in the window as well. Well, here we go. Off to Yarmouth Pier now to show the people of Yarmouth the plastic poos that they have available.